Don't you forget about me. What's going on, people? Like, welcome out to another One Take review. And today is a review of. I don't know, just reading. My bad, I was looking at something else. The Breakfast Club. I have never seen this movie. This is my first time watching it. This is like a lot of movies that are so-called classics, I guess you would say. I missed a lot of movies when I was growing up. I was more like just into like Disney stuff. I really want to watch like real stuff. Maybe it was like Mighty Ducks or Back to the Future. Some of those movies I didn't miss, but Breakfast Club, I was told it was one of those great coming of age stories, and that's pretty much like my theme for the week, coming of age movies. I'm probably gonna watch like the best one. So if you guys have any in mind, let me know. But anyway, dive into it. The Breakfast Club stars Emilio Estevez, Ali Sheedy, Molly Ringwald, Anthony Michael Hall, and Judd Nelson. Judd Nelson. My bad. Either way, it's about 5 kids who got in. All 5 very, very different kids who had a day in detention. That's pretty much the whole premise. The whole movie takes place in a school, and it's just like different stuff. Now, first of all, they had a 9-hour detention. They got in detention. It was like 7:06, bro. Teachers, dude, the principal, whoever the fuck it was, said, "You guys have another 8 hours and 54 minutes to get your minds right. Don't move. Don't get up out your seats. Don't sleep. Couldn't study. Just sit there." Boy, I ain't never had Saturday detention. If I have, hell, I just didn't go. I mean, I don't. Hey, Saturday? Who? That's dead. No, I'm not doing that. Fuck no. What? Crazy. Anyway, that's what they had. So they all in there, and all these people are different. Andrew, who's played by Emilio Estevez, is like this, kind of like the jock. He's on a wrestling team. You know what I'm saying? Kind of did a few things getting in trouble. Well, kind of really did one thing in particular to get in trouble. Then you have Claire, who's played by who plays Claire? Molly Ringwald. And this is crazy because all these people are like young. I think most of these people, have pretty nice acting career. Played by Molly Ringwald. She's like the I call it like the princess of this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? The sweet girl. You know what I'm saying? Spoiled little chick whose parents are separated, but her dad spoils her. You know what I'm saying? That little chick. And then you have Judd Nelson's character, who is John, who is like the like sort of kind of like the bully, but like the person he's actually going through some stuff at home, and why he acts the way he does, the way he lashes out, and the way he acts like he just really don't give a fuck. Pretty much because he's looking for love and he doesn't get it at home, so he love and attention, and he doesn't get it at home, so can't get the love, but he's just looking for any kind of attention he can get, so he just stays in trouble. Pretty much his character, because him and the principal, that the stuff they had going between the two was like some very good shit to watch. You also have my boy Brian. I fuck with Brian, who's played by Anthony Hall. Anthony, he was like the nerd. Him being in that was like kind of like crazy. Like, yeah, because like the entire movie, I'm just wondering like how in the fuck did he end up here? He's like pretty much like a snitch. You know what I'm saying? He follows the rules and everything. So you just wondering like why in the fuck is he here? You know what I'm saying? What's going on with him? What's going on? Then you have Ali Sheedy's character, who is Emily. Let me see. Allison. That's her name. Allison. Ali Sheedy plays Allison. Why the hell get so close to her name? Anyway, that's who she plays, and she plays like this quiet chick, but at the same time she's like kind of crazy, but she's not really crazy. She just, you know what I'm saying? She just does it for a reason. She really doesn't have any friends, and all these kids are like, all of them are so different. I think if they make it now, they probably include like at least one black person. They ain't no black people in this. But anyway, I just think like it was a great coming of age story, and it starts off with like pretty much no one really cares about the other person at all, and some people are trying to make friends or try to start conversation, but they at the same time they pretty much getting blew off because they all know each other pretty much, but at the same time they just don't fuck with each other. They all, you know what I'm saying, have their own lives, their own friends and stuff like that. So basically, I don't want to give you the whole story. Cause, I mean, if you guys haven't seen it, you know what I'm saying. I mean, it's old as shit. I mean, that came out like 19 something. So it's pretty old. I'm just saying everything 19, but it's pretty old, older than me. So anyway, it's kind of like a story of like how these kids are so different, but how they all came together at the end. It's not like they were trying to accomplish a goal. I guess it just the longer you with somebody and the more just shit y'all do and the more y'all talk, the more you'll start to understand each other. Because it really seemed like there was a real beef, you know what I'm saying, between John and and Claire's character. Because it's like he liked her, but at the same time he didn't like. He liked her, but he didn't like what she, you know what I'm saying. It felt like she stood for because he's at home, has a father who pretty much beats him, and she's over complaining about her life, you know what I'm saying, so she's going through where she has everything, you know what I'm saying, and she's like the poster child of the school, and he's just like the runt, you know what I'm saying, the person nobody really gives a fuck about it. And even one of the people said, one of the kids, like, what's the name, was like, Melio Estevez's character was just like, you know, if you leave, if you just disappear, nobody won't care, you know what I'm saying, you might just need to disappear, you know what I'm saying, because nobody care about your opinion or anything. And as much as he didn't say it, it really got to him. You know what I'm saying? That's what he hears all day at home. And then he have to get to school and hear the exact same shit. Then he already beefing with the principal. The principal like really want to fight him. Principal just hope me like hit me. I'm gonna whoop your ass. And like he was fearful. Like he was scared as shit. You see it in his eyes. Like that was a good scene. Because you saw, even though he plays to be so tough, but like this was a grown ass man trying to beat the shit out of him, and it probably reminded him of his father whooping his ass. So it's like that was some deep shit. It's a nice coming of age story. Like I like the ending. If you guys haven't seen it, like I said, I don't want to spoil. The ending was like real dope because they really got like a lot of stuff out there on the table. And another thing also it addresses like on some real shit. It's like, yo, I know we in here talking, you know what I'm saying, and we all connecting right now, but what happens Monday, you know what I'm saying, with y'all people, you know what I'm saying, and we walking down the hall, do y'all speak? Do y'all fuck, or is it just we cool today? Because Brian, the person, him and Alex character, two people who really doesn't have any friends, so she just thinking like, and it was a question was asked like, hey, what would you do if you saw me Monday and you was with your people, your friends? Something like I speak. Then Claire just pretty much called everybody out on her like, no, I wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You would probably speak just, you know what I'm saying, make it cool, but then after you gone, you know what I'm saying, talk about something. She called, what's the name of it? He hated it. She called uh John's character. I was just like, you probably only reason you'll walk down the hall with me is later on you can tell your friends you probably smash. So he got real offended. But at the same time, it's kind of like you think about like certain situations where you get around people you really don't know, that you really not accustomed to being around, and y'all connect for a little bit. But at the same time, you know, that's just because y'all are the only people in the area. Y'all the only people, you know what I'm saying, y'all around at the time, and y'all connecting at that very moment. But if they had their people with them, that would have never happened. So what happens after that is over and you get back to your regular scheduled program? What I really like coming of age stories. Like I'm actually working on one. That's why I'm probably reading. I'm watching a lot of them just to see like the whole take and, you know what I'm saying, different aspects of it. Because I really don't want to do something that's been done. But if I do, even if because everything, to tell the truth, everything's been done. You know what I'm saying, in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But I just want to make it unique. And so I'm just going back and watching all the best coming of age stories because like this one was really good to me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just super hilarious at all. It's just like a good movie. You know what I'm saying? So if you haven't checked out Breakfast Club, you're late like me. You know what I'm saying? I advise you to go check it out. You know what I'm saying? If you have seen it, tell me what you thought. If it's been a while since you watched it, this is probably for most people who have seen it. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Leave a like, leave a subscription. Need those subscriptions. Appreciate all my subscribers for rocking with your boy. Yeah, links to all my other social media, all that's in the description. Bang my line, y'all. And also, if you got any other coming of age stories you think that was like really good, leave them down below so I can go watch them. You know what I'm saying? I can review them. Other than that, I'm out.